everyone, it's Britney. 大家好，我是 Britney. In this video, I'm going to show you how to correctly accelerate your fixed Diabolo. So this one, I'm using this long fix, it's evolution long fix. And I don't use the white sticks, I use this orange one and this very colorful string for you to see clearly. Because of the previous video, I talked about acceleration, but I always use the bearing Diabolo to show how to do the accelerate. And I forgot how different that could be if you are using the fixed Diabolo. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to accelerate your fixed Diabolo step by step. How should you start, and what's the difference between the fixed Diabolo and the bearing Diabolo? So the fixed Diabolo, as you guys know, that this one has a very big friction. You have to have a strong arm. It's not necessarily strong, but you have to make sure that your grip and your arm muscle is stronger than the Diabolo spinning. If the yo-yo spin faster, stronger than you are, then you're holding the stick, then your Diabolo will got tangled. Okay, so we're gonna do, how you're gonna start, the first step is, I just recommend that if you're using the fixed Diabolo, you should just start with the hand start. So you just put your Diabolo in the string, and then you twist your hand out and do the counter clockwise. So you can see one more time. I do the counter clockwise. Just let it spin, okay? So once you can spin, you don't have to make a loop. You just kind of play it, feel it first. If you can speed up your yo-yo this way, that means your string is correct. If you play it wrong, your right hand pulling and your left hand pull too, if you go like that, both of your hands are pulling, then your yo-yo won't stay stable. That means you can't even learn the loop, you can't even learn the up and down. So you have to make sure, if there's no loop, your yo-yo can still increase its speed, only by this no loop and simple pulling. And you can see how I pull. I kind of place it on the right side of my body and then just pull up. Every time your right hand pull up, your left hand follow it. But whenever your left hand go up, it doesn't mean that your left hand pulling up. It's only because your right hand has to lower to where it was, and then in order to restart again, right? So your left hand basically move according to your right hand. Your left hand doesn't give any force. Okay, so the first step you should do, you start and see if you can pull, and then just make sure your yo-yo is increasing speed. You give it yourself a good 15 to 20 pulls. If it's good, see? Even though it's slow, but my yo-yo does increase its speed, okay? And then number two, you can kind of give it a loop and then just pull up. And here is very important, you have to make sure you pull up with the straight string. Some of you do like that. You can see how you pull with the extra string in there. This, if you are pulling this way, you can never speed up with the up and down. So you have to make sure how you pull this way. Both of my string is tight. It's not tight, but it's straight. You don't see the extra string. If you are moving your wrist, you are going this way, you create the extra string there, then your yo-yo won't get, it doesn't get the benefit from each pulling, so your yo-yo will still be slow. So step number two, make sure you have a loop and you pull up. With your entire arm, that's okay, just make sure the string is straight. You can do it two ways, either with your back on the top, but your sticks point forward, or your thumbs on the top, your sticks point out. If you are lefty, just do it the other way. So for my students, I let them do this one. I let them do the thumb is up and then sticks point out and just pull up. The yo-yo doesn't stay at the same position anymore. See, if you're stay at the same position, it's easy to got tangled. So make sure your yo-yo is kind of moving this way, kind of like a wave. Just go that way and come back. So I have one loop and my sticks point out and pull. See, my yo-yo is actually moving and both of my strings are straight. And you can see how fast this one goes. Ding! Elevator. So this is the number 2 way. You have to make sure your hand is holding the sticks tight. It's very, very, very important. Hold it tight, okay? Number 3, the step 3. If you want to do the up and down, you have one loop. You put your left hand to the side, hold it right there. And then your right hand bring the yo-yo up. You have to make sure you bring it down too. Some of you and some of my students too, they only bring up and let it go down. You bring up and let it go down. It's not gonna work. So first of all, one loop and pull your left hand away. Do the quick up and down. One more time. Do the quick up and down, but don't do it too fast. If you do it too fast, your yo-yo will get tangled too. So with the bearing, you can do up and down very strong, okay? But this one, with the fixed axle, you have to have a nice proportion. It's like both of your hand needs to be comfortable with the strength. So I have a loop, I go up and down. See how my left hand pulls away, my up and down. And make sure your right hand is close to the Diabolo and you go up and down and up and down. So the fatal part of this one, if you, the fatal of it, if your yo-yo got tangled, mostly it's because you are doing the up and down and your sticks is also doing the up and down. If your sticks going with the Diabolo, and that's not what we want to see. We want you to see go like this. It's moving a little bit, of course, but it's not like that. Okay, just make sure yours and the top of your sticks only move a little bit. Okay, so put my left hand away. 1. You hold it. While I'm doing it, my arm is old. I tighten my arm. Okay, I make it stiff. You always have to start with a stiff, and then you can relax. Okay, and there are common mistakes. Number 1, it look like this. See, you started with your right hand too high. You have to make sure your stick, your Diabolo is close to your right hand. You can bring it up and down, right? But if your right hand started too high, there's no way for you to put it up, right? And common pitfall number 2 is like, you do it with your 2 hands. See, my yo-yo is almost dying. You have to know, whenever your left hand give force, not your left hand, but the other hand, not your dominant hand, but the other hand give force. And it's very fatal to your fixed Diabolo. Your Diabolo gonna die. So, number 2, see, this is my left hand. If I give force, see, 2 times, my yo-yo is dead already. So make sure you only do it with your 1 hand. Okay, so let's wrap up. First, spread with your hand and just play it without any loop. If your yo-yo can increase its speed, you are good. You can go to the next level. Has 1 loop and only go to the side. If at this part, the side pulling, you can do the elevator. That means you are good. Go to the next side. See, you can just let the Diabolo on your right side of your body. When it's good, close it, okay? So, do a small one first. You're good, go to the medium one. You are better, go to the real high. Okay, so, this is the end of this fixed Diabolo acceleration. Hope you like this video. If you have other questions or you want to know about the fixed Diabolo, definitely leave something in the comments that I will read it. Okay, and there are a couple news that I want to share with everybody. Number 1 is I have the virtual class online. So if you want to have a virtual class with me, you can go to the link below and then you can sign up and get more information. Maybe we can have a couple and virtual classes together. And then also I have the other one is the full package. You can buy the full package online courses, but currently we're fixing the link right now, so maybe we have to wait for 1 more week for that link to be clickable. Okay, and the very last news is I want to share with you is that USADA, United States Diabolo Association, is finally established. So take advantage of this time. Quickly sign up, and you can become a member. You can find out what's the news about Diabolo, and what events might happen. You probably will make some friends there, right? Okay, check that link out. We have 3 links that I shared below. I'll see you at the next video. Bye bye.